G'day guys, my name is Lord Tomo and welcome again to another Sonic the Hedgehog toy item collectible review. As you already know, my name is Lord Tomo, and in this hole of mysterious dimensional creatures we have the legendary Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, he's in a hat. I'm not even gonna ask. Put him aside. Discuss with that another day. You know, it is for whatever reason, it's Saturday morning here and it's extremely cold, and so cold for whatever reason, and we should be nearing summer in Australia for whatever reason. Yeah, it's freezing. Anyway, enough about the weather here in Oz. We'll get into the actual review. This is a 20-inch Sonic the Hedgehog plush backpack. That's what I'm going to call it, because that's how I think I bought it. I will take it definitely out of its sleeve. I'm just going to show you the most, I'll show you now, because the actual, this is it. I'll talk about this, it's nothing crazy, but here it is. It's a, hello, it looks like he's pregnant, actually. Help me, I can't walk, I've got to walk with my feet. Anyway, so this is the actual plush itself. Put his feet there. There we go. Anyway, put him away. There we go. So this is the actual plush itself. Now, it is, for the most part, massive. Now, there were two versions of it. There was a 20-inch version, which is the one I got, the bigger one. I don't actually wear this myself. I do have like a carry bag that I go everywhere with, but I don't actually have this on my backpack and pull my things in. There is pros and cons to this, of course, but we'll get into it shortly. Now, for the most part, this is the 20-inch. There's also, I think it was a 14-inch or 16-inch. I'm not entirely sure of the exact measurements. I did get this item off eBay, and they actually had the two measurements there. For whatever reason, it's not appearing as much as I thought this would be. I don't know if it's been sold out or limited release or whatever, but we'll get into it eventually. So for the most part, this is the actual item itself. So this is the 20-inch version, and for the most part, for the majority of it, it's absolutely awesome. I do thoroughly enjoy this. I'm not a major plushie I'm not a major plushie collector as such. I will probably expand on my one. I have as I mentioned a few, not massive, but compared to others, but a few. But this is the actual Sonic one. Now we'll get into the nitty-gritty of the details. It came in this like bag. I wouldn't go too crazy. It's just a standard manila bag, and it's got a few text on it, which basically says, warning, to avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from babies and children. So parents, if you buy this, don't suffocate your kids. This isn't a baby replacement. It does not love you. It does not talk to you. Unfortunately, my poor little thing. And so for the most part, it is definitely a bag, and we'll get into his face. This is the Sonic head. I absolutely love this head so much. You got his eyes, which is, I don't know, is it Velcro? I'll think so, maybe. I don't know. It's got this nice, it's not exactly the warm, furry feeling on the head and on his body. It's kind of like a Velcro side. So that's his eyes, that's his nose, and that's obviously his mouth. And that's him on this side. His spikes are pretty much there. He's got his, trademark spikes, which is alright at the back. I would have preferred personally to have a third one there, but it's still okay. And that's his spike at the back, and you have his little tail. And I would have once again preferred another spike at the back. Now his head itself, is well stuffed. It's got so much stuffing. It's very solid. It's very thick. It's very, you can probably hear it. And yeah, so his head itself is extremely stuffed. His back isn't as much, nor is his stomach, as you can probably hear that. There is a reason for it. It is generally a backpack, and I will show you obviously the feature. His legs itself, once again, extremely well detailed, beautifully done. It's not as stuffed as I would like for the head, but it's okay. It does capture the basic hominess, feel of his actual sneakers. The only, I guess, weird, I wouldn't say downside, but weird, but when you try to like even it out, it kind of looks like he's an ostrich. I don't know. What are the people in the US? I think they have flamingos, but we have ostriches here. So yeah, we have his like legs there, which is a bit weird. So it is well done. The buckles are done in. The buckles, I think, if I'm no, I'm mistaken. I thought they were actually glued on, but it's actually sewed in, which is alright. And being that it's a backpack, it does have these little like backpack handles ish, if you can call them that, where basically you put them on. I don't think this is designed for adults like myself, and I'm definitely not going to wear it. You know, it's not my thing, and for obvious reasons, of course. It is designed for more adolescent teens, thereabouts. So it's not that totally bad. And obviously his hands there are pretty much very solid and well done. So for the backpack, or for the overall Sonic plush feel itself, it's extremely well done. Okay, this just looks wrong. This thing is so hard to manage, I swear. Compared to my other items, it's extremely hard to manage. But as you can imagine, this is obviously a backpack, and the zipper is in the middle. Wait for it, we're going to kill Sonic. Oh, he's going to have a child. Now this is a personal downside. Now I'm not going to wear this, mind you, of course. It's not my thing that I wear around, you know, work or anywhere I go. But for my backpack, you can barely fit anything inside it, to be honest. I've tried. This is my wallet. Let's throw this thing in. Guys, it's going to be giving birth to my wallet. So, okay, it doesn't even fit all the way in. I loved you, Sonic. I loved you so much. Anyway, let's open back up. So yeah, that's the general backpack theme of it. It is extremely. I'm not entirely sure what you would put inside it, to be honest. Maybe a mobile phone, or a small purse, maybe a small wallet. Maybe I wasn't even trying hard enough to actually, you know, put it in because I didn't want to. As far as the tag goes, it does have the tag here, which is. Move your hand, Sonic. Move your hand. For the actual tag here, which is 20th anniversary, so it was released last year. It was, you know, just a general, and it says here plush backpack, which is alright. And it's from a company called GE, Great Eastern Entertainment. They did make various, you know, products, especially a lot of plushies, a lot of good quality plushies actually. Probably buy them down the track. So that's for the most part of this backpack Sonic the Hedgehog little item. The only weird thing with mine was his actual arm was somehow sewed in like that, so he looked like, you know, a demented Sonic. Oh God, what's wrong? You know, it was weird in my personal opinion, but I did, you know, just cut it off with my scalpel. You know, this is becoming more of an experimental, you know, sort of rip him apart. He's to find out the speed of Sonic sort of thing than anything else, than more of a review. But I mean, I'm definitely having fun with this actually. But yeah, now in terms of rarity, this is common, well, for the most part anyway, from back here. So it's definitely maybe what, 1.5 stars out of 10. It's slightly getting rare to an extent, but it's not, you know, overly crazy. Oh my God, I've got legendary plush, you know, sort of thing. So it will get there probably eventually, maybe 5-10 years, who knows. But it's slowly there. Now for the price range, it does depend on the actual inch size that you're getting of the Sonic. I think I got my one for about what, $50 postage and handling as well. I got my one from the US. I couldn't find this in Australia, oddly enough, so I got this from eBay. So I picked it up. I was like, you know what, it's a nice little piece. It's extremely cute and, you know, whatnot. Guys, if you ever wondered how he ran so fast, he did it with his hands. He tied it to his feet and he just runs like that. Just thought I'd share that actually. Oh my God, I'm actually having so much fun with this thing. I don't even know why. But for the most part, yeah, so that's you know, rarity, 1.5 stars out of 10. Cost, you know, $50. I wouldn't go too overboard. If this is the style of stuff that you're into, then go ahead, buy it. It's definitely worth a catch. Overall, it is a well done, you know, plush, you know, plush, if you want to call it just a plush, and a backpack, and a plush backpack. It is definitely well done. It's definitely worth it. But then again, I wouldn't go too crazy over buying this, you know. Anything less than maybe $60, or sorry, anything more than $60, I'll probably question the seller and, you know, why. You know, it's not that extremely expensive, but it's definitely there, I suppose. Well guys, I hope you did enjoy this review as much as I did. I can honestly say I did with this plush. Anyway guys, stay tuned and we'll be reviewing more items in the following weeks. And guys, thanks you for watching, and peace out and speed on.